1. Trainee Rank. The trainee rank is where every aspiring hero starts right after passing the Hero Association entrance exam, but before receiving an official class. Think of it as the internship phase of being a hero. You've got your name on the roster, but you're still a nobody in the rankings. Case in point, Saitama, who scored a hilariously low 71 points on his written test despite obliterating the physical one. That placed him at the very bottom, barely scraping through as a C-class candidate. At this stage, you're technically a hero, but not yet trusted with real responsibilities. The good news? No weekly quotas, no interviews, no paperwork. The bad news? No fame, no paycheck, no teammates, and no one remembers your name when a monster shows up. Trainees are often assigned minor cleanup tasks or neighborhood patrols, also known as beating up wolf-level threats behind convenience stores. In Saitama's case, despite his insane strength, he was still labeled unremarkable at first. It's the perfect example of how raw power doesn't always translate into immediate recognition. Trainee rank is humble, thankless, but it's where every legend begins. Especially one who can kill a god-tier monster while worrying about missing grocery sales. 2. C-Class. C-Class is the lowest official rank within the Hero Association, basically the starter tier for a freshly minted heroes. According to the One Punch Man wiki, C-Class heroes are slightly stronger than the average civilian, but far from being city-saving juggernauts. They're often tasked with minor duties, chasing purse snatchers, escorting old ladies, or cleaning up after real fights. There are around 390 heroes in this class, making it the most crowded. To stay active, C-Class heroes must complete at least one mission per week, miss that quota, and you're out. No pressure. The most iconic C-Class hero is undoubtedly Moomin Rider, the heroic cyclist with a heart of steel and a body made of pure guts. Despite having no powers, he throws himself into danger with unmatched bravery. He's basically the poster child for spirit over stats. Saitama also started in C-Class, buried deep in the rankings, even though he could nuke a dragon-level monster with a flick, but no one knew it. Yet. Strength-wise, C-Class heroes struggle with anything above wolf-level threats. They're often overlooked by the media, underfunded, and unappreciated. But occasionally, one of them, like Moomin Rider, reminds the world that being a hero isn't about power. It's about showing up anyway. 3. B-Class. B-Class heroes are the middle children of the Hero Association, no longer entry-level grunts, but not quite elite either. You only get promoted to B-Class after proving yourself in C-Class, usually by reaching rank 1 and surviving long enough to not accidentally die chasing a pickpocket. Once here, life gets a little sweeter, no more weekly mission quotas, and the threats you face are finally worth flexing for. B-Class heroes can generally handle wolf-level monsters solo, and some even flirt with tiger-level capabilities. The top-tier B-Class is led by none other than Fubuki, aka Blizzard of Hell, a psychic queen with designer heels, a loyal squad, and enough charisma to run a cult. She's known not just for her combat skills, but also for forming the Blizzard Group, a tight-knit crew of B-Class heroes who treat her like royalty, or a dangerously pretty HR manager. There are over 100 B-Class heroes, forming the bulk of the association's dependable force. They're fast, efficient, and finally strong enough to fight without crying. But here's the catch. To climb into A-Class or beyond, it takes serious grind, guts, and often a bit of political savvy. B-Class is where the real proving ground begins, strong enough to survive, not yet powerful enough to retire in luxury. 4. A-Class. A-Class heroes are the big leagues almost. They're just one step below the legendary S-Class, and trust me, they know it. These are the heroes who can casually solo tiger-level monsters without breaking a sweat, then pose for the camera afterward. To get here, a hero must first climb to rank 1 in B-Class, proving they've got both power and consistency. At the top of A-Class is the one and only Amai Mask, Sweet Mask, a pop idol, fashion model, and low-key psycho with impossible beauty standards. He's strong enough to be in S-Class, but chooses to stay in A just to gatekeep it, literally. If you're not beautiful and brutally effective, he's not letting you through. Other A-Class legends include Yaen, the stoic swordsman with samurai vibes and strong I train under a waterfall energy. A-Class heroes enjoy fame, influence, and solid combat creds. They're often called to high-profile events, frontline emergencies, and photo ops. But they've got one weakness: they're not S-Class. So the second a demon-level threat shows up, they're politely asked to step aside while the gods clock in. Still, make no mistake, A-Class is where the serious heroes live. They're strong, stylish, and one epic fight away from becoming legends. 5. S-Class. S-Class is the pinnacle of hero society, the final boss room of the Hero Association, where raw power meets questionable personalities. According to the official sources, each S-Class hero is as strong as an entire army division. This rank was created specifically for individuals capable of taking down demon-level threats solo, and many of them can even challenge dragon-level monsters without breaking a nail. Leading the pack is the elusive Blast, S-Class rank 1, who shows up once every solar eclipse with multiversal portals and cryptic warnings. Next is Tatsumaki, Tornado of Terror, a pint-sized psychic nuke who can yeet entire cities into orbit if she's mildly annoyed. And of course, there's Genos, the cyborg disciple of Saitama, who's constantly upgrading himself and still somehow always exploding mid-fight. Other S-class heavyweights include Atomic Samurai, a blade master who slices enemies before they even realize they've been sliced. Zombie Man has no healing power but still can't die. Pig God looks like a buffet but swallows dragon-level threats whole. S-class heroes are absurdly strong but hilariously chaotic. They rarely follow orders, hate teamwork, and half of them couldn't lead a line at Starbucks. But when disaster strikes, these are the gods you call and hope they're in the mood to help. 6. Unranked/freelance heroes. Unranked or freelance heroes are the wildcards of the One Punch Man universe heroes who save lives without ever signing up for the Hero Association's membership plan. No rank, no paycheck, no weekly reports, just vibes and violence. Before officially joining, both Saitama and Genos operated like this defeating monsters while the association had no clue they existed. Another standout is Suiryu, the martial arts prodigy who treated monster hunting like a side hustle during fighting tournaments. He later got recruited by the Neo Heroes. These heroes enjoy total freedom, unconstrained by paperwork or public image. But the trade-off is zero recognition. They don't get credit for their victories, no backup in battle, and if they get injured, the Hero Association's response is basically, not our problem. Unranked heroes are often stronger than their ranked counterparts, but without a badge or bureaucracy to back them, they remain legends in the shadows, famous to fans, invisible to the system. 7. Neo Heroes Rank. Enter the Neo Heroes, a rising organization shaking the foundations of the Hero Association. Led by Fuzzy, a former S-class hero, and backed by Blue, the powerful and ambitious son of Blast, Neo Heroes are basically Hero Association 2.0 with better branding, bigger armor, and no bureaucratic drama. Their recruitment process? No written exams, no fitness tests, just slap on a power suit and you're in. They've already amassed over 2,000 members, dwarfing the Hero Association's roster. Some major names like Super Alloy Darkshine, Child Emperor, and Metal Bat have jumped ship to join them. Blue's mission is clear: rebuild heroism from the ground up. He sees the Hero Association as corrupt, outdated, and too obsessed with public image. In contrast, Neo Heroes promise a merit-based, fair environment where strength and teamwork matter equally. But it's not all shiny exosuits and noble speeches. Rumors swirl about shady tech experiments and cyborg enhancements behind the scenes, hinting that not everything about Neo Heroes is as heroic as it seems. Still, Neo Heroes represent a new ranking system, one that challenges the old guard and raises the question, what really makes someone a hero, rank, or resolve? Despite the 7 clear-cut hero ranks, true heroism isn't defined by labels. Saitama defeated demon and dragon-level threats, yet remains under-recognized because no system can rank the unbeatable. His story proves that courage and conviction matter more than status. Sometimes the greatest hero sits at the very bottom. We're still on the road to 1,000 subscribers on Deer, and honestly, every step of this journey has been amazing. Each like, comment, and share reminds us why we started creating in the first place. Your support truly means everything. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that subscribe button and be part of this growing family. Together, we can reach that 1,000 sub milestone and keep building something even greater. Let's make every video count, every moment special, and every dream a little closer.